What's up guys, Americana back here with another video. Today we're going to talk about the insanely bullish close that we just got in Bitcoin dominance's chart on the monthly time frame. This is massive. I have two videos coming out this week about really good monthly closes that we had across the market, and the market does these little things to kind of show its hand, and I think these two things are some of the biggest that we're looking at right now, so I wanted to make sure I got on here and shared a video with you guys. So in this one, I'm going to talk about why the 62% level on Bitcoin dominance was a key level for alt season and what this means for your bags. Without further ado, let's get into the video. So I'm going to drop my Ethereum video before this one. I'm going to make sure that one goes out first because I kind of go into the monthly manipulation candle, the opening of a monthly candle, the closing of a monthly candle. I dive into that a little bit deeper. I'm going to skip that in this video because there's other topics to cover, but just know that monthly candle closes and opens are extremely important. They're oftentimes marked by some sort of manipulation at the end or the open of the candle, which is what I think we're currently seeing on Ethereum and Bitcoin dominance. But where these things close, the levels they weren't or were able to hold is very key to me. So make sure you also go check out my Ethereum video, but let's get into it. All right, this gray box up here just represents places where we took off, places where alt season started in past cycles, in previous cycles. In 2017, the absolutely major rally, right, the big one that we got in 2017 came from this level, not being able to get up and close up here and getting rejected and bouncing back down. So this is 2017. Same thing in 2021, right? Not able to even close above this wick here. We went for it twice, and I think we're seeing something similar right now. I view Bitcoin dominance as an oscillator. So if you don't know what that means, right, it's something that just kind of goes up and down like this. I don't think anymore it's going to be something that, like, you know, takes out lows in here, but I think it'll just kind of oscillate back and forth between, you know, Bitcoin season, altcoin season, Bitcoin season, altcoin season. So I'm kind of looking at it from that frame of reference. But let's get into the actual monthly close that I'm talking about, why it's important, right? This wick low here, if you were bullish on Bitcoin outperforming, was what you wanted to see hold, right? I mentioned in another video my Solana priced in Ethereum chart that, you know, Ethereum was going to outperform, and I was able to call it relatively early on, right? This is like 2-3 months ago that I said Ethereum is going to outperform Solana, which it has. But it's because we got a monthly close similar to this, where the body closed through the wick, or the body just engulfed a large amount of bullish candles, indicating some sort of reversal, right? You see we got something like that over here. We didn't quite, you know, get it over here. Obviously now, once this candle happens, it's a little bit too late. But I think what's important here is kind of the level as well. But Bitcoin dominance currently rolling over, the monthly closing below it. Okay, if we hop down to the weekly time frame, right, we had a week where we pushed, we tried, we couldn't get through it, even on the daily, right up into it before we broke down. Now, you know, we're getting a little push higher, but not something that I'm too worried about, right? Bitcoin dominance not able to still yet, even with this massive dump we had, close above that wick there. And in the video on Ethereum, I talk about like monthly manipulation of a candle, right? This could simply be the month of August, its wick up before, you know, continuing on with this reversal pattern that we see here. Not reversal pattern, but like reversal candles and things like that. And then obviously Bitcoin dominance rolling over is going to be good for your altcoins. But I always have context with what I look at these things through. Right, so I have 3 videos coming out this week, and these aren't all independent of each other in a way. I'm only able to say this and give these things validity because we're seeing all of this at the same time. So please make sure you check out my other videos, and also understand, like, in my thesis, I don't just stare at Bitcoin dominance for 3 years, wait for a monthly candle close below a key level, and then hop into altcoins or something like that. But we're seeing a variety of things happening in the market when it comes to like timing, where Ethereum is at, where dominance is coming out of, right? This gray box, this key level, and then also getting a monthly candle close like that just gives me massive confidence that this is going to mark the top of Bitcoin dominance this cycle. and we will just continue low from here, which again, going to be bullish for your altcoins. So just something to look out for. Again, check out my other videos this week. These are all monthly candle charts, so it's going to take a while to play out. This is not something you guys will be able to just check me on the first day and say, hey, this isn't true, this isn't happening. Let the month play out, but keep this on your radar for this month. Go add these things to your chart, add your alerts, check it out, watch it play out, right? This is going to be a good learning experience for you guys on kind of why these monthly candles can be, so key, right? In this past cycle, if we were looking at Bitcoin dominance and we're in this gray box here and we see a spike up here, but we're not able to close above it, and a rejection, right? And we hopped into altcoins in February of 21, right? That's before a massive rally. We would have done really well just by paying attention to this rejection here, as well as this kind of acceptance on this bearish candle below the body of this one. So these candles are important. These monthly candles are important. They take a while to play out. Sometimes you don't know what's going to happen until the very end of the month, or until you just get a crazy swing, so you kind of have to trust it for a certain amount of time. But this level, man, I was so happy to see us close below this level on the monthly time frame. Let's see how it plays out. Again, that's 62% level. I think where we're at within the cycle, how much time we have left, what Ethereum's doing, where Bitcoin dominance is helped from in that gray box. The fact that we have this monthly candle close like this, extremely hopeful and bullish for altcoins. Get your sell strategies together, get your exit plans together. I have videos on that as well, but I think this thing is coming to an end very soon. All right, so that's it for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Again, try to apply some of these thoughts that you see on here to your own analysis. Use it for your own thesis, or counter trade me. I don't care. But I appreciate y'all's support, y'all's subscriptions, comments, likes, right? A lot of y'all have been dropping some kind words that you're enjoying the content. Man, I'm so happy to hear that. Again, thank you for the support, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.